What's up, guys? Welcome back. Wow, what a game we just witnessed. Real Madrid versus Monaco. First UCL of Arbeloa, and as you guys can see, everyone scored. Everyone was involved. This is the Real Madrid we want. This is the Real Madrid we love. I totally understand that Monaco is not the greatest team, and I really wish we closed actually 6-0 or 7-0 with a clean sheet. But that one was just a mistake, which we will get into. But just overall, this is the Real Madrid we're looking for. Take a look at this, guys. This is the momentum that we need. Look at this. From the beginning of the game, I think this is minute 5, if I'm not wrong, right? Yes, Kylian's first goal. From the beginning, we're just ready to go all the way to that Jude goal, which was almost end of the game, minute 80. So this is the Madrid we want. Even though the positions were almost 50-50, we had 4 almost expected goals over here, and these guys had 1.5, and that one was honestly a crazy mistake with Tchouaméni and Ceballos, which led to the goal. Let's go over everything together. Let me bring up the lineup for us. Real Madrid played the usual 4-3-3. It was out of left back and right back. Arnold, as we know, not healthy yet, and Carvajal is just not trustworthy at this level, and his age and the injury that he had with his ACL at 34 years old. He's just truly legend of the club, and he will go down as probably the best right back of the club. But this is a game that you need to win, and this is the game for Arbeloa to show that, hey, this is the team actually believes in me. So we had Valverde right back, Courtois obviously in the goal. I don't even discuss that because I don't think anybody else deserves to be there. Obviously Lunin is amazing. It's just when Courtois is healthy, it's always Courtois. Fede was on the right wing, Asensio, Huijsen and Camavinga. So you have a left back and a right back that both of them are actually midfielders, and you have 2 center backs. So it was kind of risky when at the beginning the lineup came out and I saw it. But Camavinga is very, very good at left back, and we all know Fede is super good in the right back. And the thing about these players are Real Madrid usually signs players that are versatile, that they can do left back and left wing, or left back and midfield, or center back and CDM. So just like Tchouaméni, when Asensio left, Tchouaméni actually went back and took his place. I don't know why he left in halftime. I think maybe he got injured or something was wrong with his nose. As we know, he has some facial issues. I don't know if he broke his nose. I don't remember what happened, but he's wearing the Batman mask, so maybe that's why he pulled him out. Then we have the trio of Güler, Tchouaméni, Bellingham in the middle, and Mbappe, Vinicius and Mastantuono. I really like Mastantuono on the right, because when you have a lefty right winger, it just opens up so much space. He can go through, cut back, he can cut back himself and shoot the ball with his left. He can just stop the ball, look back and cross it with the left, and obviously with the coming inside and the curling left is probably his favorite. But Vinicius, we're going to talk about him a lot. He actually killed it. So let's go over all of our players. Camavinga was amazing today. We saw the Camavinga pass, that kind of crazy pass that he did that led to the goal. So I really appreciated the left wing energetic Camavinga. He played amazing. Huijsen was very, very good. I haven't seen him do good lately, but he was doing amazing. Asensio, he was great first half. Again, I have no idea what happened when he got subbed on. Fede with 2 beautiful assists, and what can you say about this guy? He's our captain. He everybody loves him, and El Falcon forever. Arda Güler with his beautiful assist, he did great too. 8.2, well deserved. And for those people that were saying Güler and Bellingham cannot start in the same game, you see that it's just more running. It's doable. It can happen. I still think against big teams, you shouldn't put them together, because both of them are very, very good number 10s. And what happens is when you play both, one of them has to do the 8 job and be a little more physical, be a little more farther from the box and farther from the attackers, which both of these guys need to be close to the attackers that we all know. So against teams like Monaco and Levante, maybe they can play together, but in big games, I still don't see them two playing together, especially against teams like Arsenal, maybe against PSG, like those type of teams. It's just so risky. I wouldn't trust them. And Kylian, what can you say about Kylian, and what can you say about Vinny? Vinny got booed, and we all saw how emotional he got in the tunnel. And we all love him. We want the best for him. We know what he is capable of. We've seen him, how hard he works in those two UCLs and what he gave us. So when we see very bad performances, that's why we get mad. That's why he gets the whistles. But see, he got 2 assists, man of the match, and a goal. This is the Vinny we love. This is the Vinicius that has that number 7, that is carrying the weight of his team in the Champions League nights in Bernabeu. This is him. Himothy. As the game started, we didn't see Paul Pogba. I was really excited to actually see him play again, but he was injured, so he didn't get to play. But Ansu Fati started as number 10, right behind their striker number 9. He wasn't that great, honestly. He didn't do anything worth mentioning. Minute 5, Kylian Mbappe scores our first goal. What a beautiful goal. The ball comes from the right. Mastantuano's beautiful pass sees Fede right in the middle of 2 defenders inside the box, but takes that risk, gives him that pass, and Fede just knows Kylian is always next to him, and Kylian with that snake sting and that scorpion sting, and seeing the left side of the goal, no chance for the keeper. And that was our first goal, and assist goes to Fede. But what a finish from the best player in the world. Minute 18, very good pass actually comes into our box. Defensive mistake, and Ansu Fati almost scores and makes the game 1-1. The game would have been completely different if that went in, but he just skies it and the ball goes out. And then minute 25, Guler sees Vinny's run. Beautiful pass to Vinny. Again, this is the Vinny we love. Just very fast, cut inside. And I thought it was offside, but Mbappe was like centimeters behind the ball. And we get our second goal. And in the Bernabeu, 2-0 up. Now you can relax a little bit. Now you can keep the ball. Now you can play the ball more, keep the position. This is the Real Madrid that we love, to attack at the beginning, get the game in your hand, then you can play around, then you can substitute people, then you can rest people. But we shouldn't be suffering the whole 90 minutes against a third tier team in Copa del Rey. I don't even want to go back there. And then after second goal for Kylian, he has 11 goals in 6 matches now. So amazing, Kiki. We're very proud of you. He's just taking the steps after his idol Cristiano, and he really wants to break his records. He already tied for the 12 months 59 goals in single season with Cristiano, and he really wants to tie or break that 17 goal in the Champions League. But that requires you going very high. That requires you going through the quarterfinal, going through the round of 16, going through the semifinals in order to be able to score 1 or 2 goals every game. So if you get eliminated in round of 16, there's just no way that you can ever get to that record of your idol and match him. They have a very good chance in minute 30 that their number 4 Teze hits the crossbar. That would have been goal, man. Even Thibaut went for it, but 6'7" guy, he couldn't even reach it. And if it was a little bit lower, 100% was inside the goal, the game would have been 2-1. Things would have been different again. So we had a little luck over there too, but then the bar came to the rescue. Minute 44, right before the halftime, Jude gets such an unnecessary yellow, just holds on to the guy and twists him, and the guy just makes a show out of it too, and just gets such an unnecessary yellow. Then you have to walk on a tightrope. You know that most likely you're going to play the whole 90 minutes. So very amateur move from him. I didn't expect that from him. I don't know why he did that, but overall he was amazing, and I really love Jude. But that decision just didn't make sense. I don't know why he did that. When the second half starts, Ceballos comes in for Asensio. Again, I have no idea what happened to him, but maybe he had some discomfort with his face mask or the nose injury that he has. But he got subbed, and Tchouaméni goes back in his position, and Ceballos comes in as a CDM. And then minute 51, we have Vini's beautiful assist to Mr. Slim Shady, Franco Mastantuano. He actually scores very nice. He's a lefty, but he still scores this with his right. Very great, amazing move from Vini, cutting inside, seeing the run of Mastantuano. Everybody's going towards Kylian, and Mastantuano takes that by the neck. And I really love this blonde Eminem, Argentinian wonder kid. He's really amazing. Yes, he's not a right winger like Gareth Bale, but he works so hard. He runs so much. He comes back and defends all the time. And he can cut inside and hit it with the left. He can cross pretty well. Having a lefty like Guler and Mostantuono is actually very necessary for a team. The angle of your body is very, very important. What part of the field you can throw the ball into and what you can hit it with. That's why Rodrigo always struggles on the right side, because he's right-footed. So all he can do is just either go inside or just cut back for somebody. Or he can, if he has a very, very good angle, he will shoot it. But usually there are the unusual ones, like the one against Man City. He scored that one, but I would say 8 out of 10 times he will probably miss it, because the only angle you have is that with your right side. But with the left, you can either go outside of the foot, you can either cut back, or you can even go cut inside and hit it with your left, or you can cross it with your left. You have so many other options when you're a lefty on the right side. That's why Vinny does so great on the left, because he's a right-footed player, amazing with his speed and his body. He's towards the left, cuts inside, and he can hit it with his right foot. And a couple minutes after that, very, very strange own goal. Vinny again cuts inside. That would have been a great assist for Guler, but for some reason their number 5, Keller, or Kerrer, just passes the ball to his own net. I don't know if he was going to maybe kick it outside for corner, or he was going to pass it to the goalie and expecting the goalie to shoot it outside, but he pretty much just gifted us a goal. At that point, the game was already done. Well, I was expecting Arbeloa to maybe start pulling Vinny, Mbappe, Jude out, especially Jude actually had a yellow also. I thought maybe they're going to set him down, especially Kylian, that came back after 1 week, even though he's supposed to be out 3 to 4 weeks because he twisted his knee, or he pulled his knee. And as you guys know, knee injuries are very, very tricky. You never want, if you're not 100%, you should never put pressure on it, because if it rips, if your MCL or your ACL rips, you're going to be out for like 9 to 12 months, and it's just going to be very, very tough. You have to go through surgery. I pulled my knee. I almost ripped my ACL, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life. And then the man of the hour, Mr. Vinny Jr., everybody were actually clapping for him. Everybody were chanting for him. Nobody was booing him. And especially at that point, he already had 2 assists. He goes inside. Everybody think he's going to cut it back to Kylian. When he hit it, I really thought it's actually outside, and he already shot it outside of the stadium. But it was just so high up and to the roof of the net. And that was, what a goal, man. What a goal. Kudos to Vinny. Just... this is all we can do for you, man. Again, that booing for the last game, even I heard it from the Global Madridista. If you guys don't follow him, definitely follow him. He goes through all the games, and he was saying that he booed until he was purple, and they just let him and every other player know that, hey, we are not happy with the performance. We are not happy with how centered you guys are and how selfish you guys are, and why you guys got rid of Xabi, because you guys just didn't want to watch videos, you guys just didn't want to do trainings. So we just let them know, and that's why Real Madrid is the king of Europe, because every game you have to win. It doesn't matter who's in front of you. W is the only result. You cannot lose, you cannot draw, and how you get the W is very important. You need to play well, you need to play entertaining, and you need to get the W. That's why there are 15 Champions League on the sleeve. Remember that. And minute 72, stupid mistake by Tchouaméni and Ceballos inside of our own box. For some reason, they're just doing tiki-taka in there, and they missed the ball, and they score. I was happy to keep the clean sheet, and I'm sure for Courtois and Arbeloa was very important. For a goalkeeper, winning and keeping a clean sheet is literally the only thing a goalkeeper does, so it's very important, especially for somebody like Courtois, to always keep a clean sheet, especially in a big win. So 5-0 and 5-2 are completely different from a goalie perspective. And then minute 80, Jude just puts the cherry on top of the whipped cream on the cake. Beautiful pass from the back. He just goes around from Fede, if I'm not wrong, and he just goes around the keeper, and again just puts the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the whipped cream for us. This puts us in a great position to be in the top 8. Let's take a look at the table right now. I think there are games tomorrow too. Obviously Barcelona and them have to play, but we're already second. The only team that did great is Arsenal, which they won all 7 of their 7 games. But take a look at the other guys. As long as, again, we're in the top 8, because going to playoff is just 2 extra games, and it's below Real Madrid class to go to playoff. We should definitely be top 8 of Europe to go in the round of 16. And hopefully when we get there, I mean, the next game you can probably rest most of the people, but again, that's going to be a tricky game again too, because Man City lost today also. A lot of crazy game happened today. If you guys didn't watch it, definitely go watch the highlights. But as far as this game goes, we killed it, man. I'm super happy. We did a great job. I'm really proud of the boys. Again, this team wasn't somebody to say, oh, you did great and you will do great against big teams, but this was kind of like the good comeback from all the booing, all the Vini shenanigans, all the being emotional in the tunnels and all that stuff, and actually see a team that is united and they will play for one goal. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. We will come back after the game against Villarreal. We are playing them Saturday, and that's actually a very, very important game because I think it's in their house. Let's double check it together. And the crazy thing about it is they are third in the, it's at their home. Hopefully if I have time I will come back for preview. If not, for sure I will come back for the post-match reaction. And it's obviously, yes, they're home, and if you guys actually take a look at the table, they're third and we are fourth. We're 7 points away from each other right over here. So if they win, they get very, very close to us, and we shouldn't give that sweet dreams to Barcelona. Barcelona lost their last game and they played great. I actually watched the game, but they just couldn't go over Sociedad, and it was one of those games they hit the post like 3 times, 4 times. It was crazy. Like, they should have won. But we are 48-49. We're 1 point away from the top. We should at least, I just don't want to go trophyless, and the only chances we have right now is La Liga and UCL, and La Liga is a little bit more doable because UCL is just, when you get to those knockout stage and Madrid gets super emotional, and when we're in front of somebody like, again, Bayern Munich, PSGs of this world, I'm really scared, man. But league, it's doable. We can still, we just need to be united. We just need to be connected. We just need to communicate properly, and we should be able to win La Liga. I have high hopes for us, especially with Arbeloa, and I'm pretty sure he's going to stay till summer. And then after World Cup, we will see what we can do with the new coaches. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video and to the channel. As always, Hala Madrid.